Hello world, it's Gojo4 with you once again. Also, with my good friend here. So I think you know what I'm going to talk about today. So, yeah, I've been meaning to get everybody, again, getting up to speed on what's going on. And we got quite a bit of King Kong news to talk about, don't we? Yes, he's excited. Um, so, first things first, it's crazy enough to believe that the film is coming out in March of next year. I just want to pressure that next year, in less than a year, we're getting a new King Kong movie. I still remember back in 2014 when they announced it as like a teaser trailer of some type, a teaser trailer, and it was announced as a prequel to King Kong, the original like 33 story, and I'm so glad it's kind of been revamped as to kind of a prequel to the Godzilla 2014 universe. Prequel, interquel, technically. So, anyway, but first thing to talk about is the announcement a couple weeks ago that King Kong will be the biggest King Kong yet, at apparently 100 feet tall. Now, I don't know, technically he probably was a little taller in King Kong versus Godzilla, but we can speculate, debate that. But in terms of like a solo King Kong film, though he must have been pretty big in King Kong Escapes too. As in a solo major American King Kong film, he's going to be the biggest at 100 feet tall, apparently. Now, of course, people say, well, Legendary's Godzilla was like 300 feet tall. So there's been theories, speculations that he's going to grow bigger, and that he's young, and he's only growing, and something's going to happen to him to make him bigger, so that they can match up for 2020. So I'm sure there's going to be some explanation as to that, and that would kind of make sense, because this movie's set in 1972. Remember that, right? So something has to happen to King Kong, maybe, 50 years later that he fights Godzilla, 50, almost 60 years later, jeez. So it's more than plausible, at 60 years of time, King Kong has gotten bigger, or something happened to him, or he was exposed to something, or whatever. Or it might be possible, and here's the crazy idea, 60 years of time is a pretty long time. Maybe the King Kong we see in Skull Island is not the King Kong that fights Godzilla. That could be he has a son or something, and that one will grow up to be bigger. Who knows? There's a lot they could do. But that's exciting, because it definitely means they're trying to make King Kong big enough to fight Godzilla. So they're heading in that direction. I think he's only going to be bigger. Maybe 100, 200 feet at the smallest, I think. Maybe this is just kind of, either he's going to get bigger, or like I said, he might have an heir, a child that will get bigger. Son of Kong, ladies and gentlemen. That could be pretty interesting. They could do it. It would, like I said, it's possible. 60 years is a really long time. But the other big news is that King Kong Skull Island, or I think the technical name is Kong Skull Island, will be featured as part of the Warner Brothers presentation at Comic-Con San Diego this month. So, baby, it's not even just going to be part of Legendary, it's going to be part of Warner Brothers presentation. So definitely getting some kind of teaser, trailer, presentation, cast interview, whatever thing. They've been really hyping this movie up already. If you remember, like I said, MTV had a behind-the-scenes thing at the MTV Movie Awards. So like I said, this movie is like 9 months away, so they're gonna start slamming people with, the news, the getting the hype built, the hype ready. So, and finally we'll get some freaking story news, because we literally still don't know anything about this film. They're not gonna tell us much, I'm sure. And they're probably not even gonna really show King Kong. Don't expect a full reveal until maybe December, with the toys. And that's the exciting thing, right? It's gonna be new King Kong toys, Sorry, buddy. But, you're looking a little old there. You don't have eyes anymore. I'm kidding. I won't get rid of him. But anyway. So that's exciting. And that'll be coming up. And I will be covering all of that. I'll be telling you all about it. And all the big highlights of that. Like I said, expect a teaser trailer. Now, of course, Legendary and Warner Bros. Tend to be a little iffy about releasing their Comic-Con trailers online. They tend to kind of bitch and complain about it, which I say, if you're gonna bring a trailer to Comic-Con, you should expect it to leak and at least be ready to put it online. Like, why not? What is the point of showing a trailer? I was like, oh, but it's for the people at Comic-Con. People who go to Comic-Con don't go to Comic-Con to watch trailers. They go for the whole experience. You know, if you want to make your trailers exclusive, then only show them to a select other group of people. I think, you know what, you show them at Comic-Con, be prepared to show them to the rest of the world. So, you know, whatever. So I hope it leaks. Or I hope Legendary and Warner Brothers just release it, which would be awesome. So we'll see what happens, but that's upon us at the 20th, the 22nd, something like that. So in like 3 weeks, man. And then the hype really starts, and then probably expect a real trailer sometime in August or September, and then or maybe by December for sure we'll have a trailer. And then by March, so it kind of really begins the King Kong Godzilla movie universe. This is going to be exciting because many reasons. One is new King Kong movie. I mean, we have had Godzilla back already now, and we have kind of the ball rolling. We've had Pacific Rim, but it's like we haven't had King Kong in 10 plus years. You know, King Kong is the original, kind of the starter of the first real giant monster movie, if you will. You can argue that amongst yourself. I would say it is, and he's back. You know, the original is back, and man, it's. I remember being like, wow, much younger lad when the Peter Jackson's King Kong came out, and I was just so pumped for that, so excited. But at the same time, I was just kind of like, I wish there was more to than just another reboot, remake of the original King Kong story. Like, I wanted to see a new story, a different story. Then, thankfully, years later, I discovered, I finally got around to watching King Kong Escapes, which is a wacky, fun movie. And of course, there's King Kong vs. Godzilla. Bless Toho for giving us two very interesting and fun King Kong movies. If they're silly and cheesy, yes, but at least they're different than the three remakes, three movies that are the same story. I mean, King Kong, then 77, then Peter Jackson's were the same damn movie. So bless Toho for giving us two different kinds of King Kong movies, even though they're now long forgotten. But anyway, though I wouldn't mind seeing a King Kong Escapes remake, Legendary. I hope you're paying attention. Mechanicon, give us Mechanicon, dude. I'm thinking, after King Kong versus Godzilla, the next phase 2 of whatever they're calling this thing, King Kong Escapes. King Kong fights Mechanicon. Give it to me. I want it. Anyway, so that's exciting. I'll keep you guys updated on that. Oh, and then one last little thing. Pacific Rim 2 has finally gotten a release date, 2018 February. So I guess that is finally happening, apparently. Not sure. We'll see what happens. You know, with that film franchise, I've almost kind of just given up hope. But at least King Kong is coming. King Kong's on his way. So that's exciting. Yeah, King Kong. Woo! I'll keep you guys updated as the news comes out. Stay frosty, guys.